Welcome, everyone, to the Real Whovians cast. I am your host, Matrix Lord 212, and I'm with Scott. What's up, Scott?
Greetings all.
What's up, Ben?
Hello.
What's up, Vaughn?
What's up?
All right, Ben, what do we have on that article I sent you, the first one?
Michelle Ryan's going to get her own Big Finish audios as Lady Christina from that really boring David Tennant episode, Planet of the Dead.
Lady Christina Del Souza, who would have been the new companion, according to Russell T. Davis, had David Tennant stayed, and more than likely would have been Romana, that it would have been revealed that with the chameleon art shouldn't remember. So, again, it would have been nice. You don't like her, did you, or Vaughn, or no?
I could care less about that character, to be honest.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. But, yeah, that's the news. We got the Doctor's Daughter getting a series. We got, you know what it is? They need to put stuff out there because there's not enough stuff, I guess. You know, I don't even, did they release the River song thing yet with Madame Kovarian? I don't think so.
I don't think it's released yet.
Yeah, I don't think it's released yet. Also, we got the 12th Doctor Year 3 for the comics. And I'm going to screen share this with you guys if anybody's interested in the comics. You see that?
Yep.
Cool.
That's cool, right? This I saw today, by the way, which I didn't know was Capaldi with the Weeping Angels. So
I would love to see Alex Ross do it.
That's Groundhog Day.
That's Groundhog Day, yeah.
So again, I don't want to show the comics because I don't want to get in trouble. Yeah, that's pretty cool. And again, I guess these are alternate covers. I guess.
God, I wish they would have did something like Groundhog Day, which they probably did.
Oh, that would have been awesome.
But with 12th Doctor, though.
Look at the top of all the doctors. Look how pissed off Capaldi looks. Then you see Jodie Whittaker.
Yeah.
Right.
They got rid of me. They got rid of me for her.
I know he's angry, right? Looks angry.
We couldn't get a better picture of Capaldi, like.
Yeah. And there's the crappy logo right there.
Look, he's just like, the fuck they get rid of me for?
No.
Omni Shambles, man.
I know.
Oh yeah,
So, what I wanted to talk about also, my computer's giving me problems for some reason. Hold on a second. Let me just be able to click on here. Are we good? Are we good? Are we good? Yes, we're good. Okay, so, we know the other day, and I'm like, once in a while we'll have to bring some stuff up. There was another YouTuber, of course, that's been back and forth, mentioning me but not mentioning me, and calling me a pigeon the other day. And I guess the third part of the trilogy is that at the end of his video, he mentioned, I guess, just initials because you can't say, So it's like, DF, meaning has this subscribers, and ML has this subscribers, like it's a competition. Now, and what did I say? I says, if it was a competition to me, and I really devoted my time to it, it would probably be over, right? I'm sorry, you have 4 cars, I have 5 jobs, not happening. But, I guess he got his money's worth. He got the views at my expense. He got his payday, I guess, for the cutoff time for YouTube. So congratulations.
Standing ovation.
Very good. God bless you. Also, because of that, I gained, I guess, like a lot of subscribers. Says 19. Okay. And
But Joe, you lost that one.
But wait, look at this for a second. It's through the roof. Remember how it was like little before? Now it's $60.63 for a couple of days. That this is going back and forth. This is through the roof. I mean, this banter back and forth that he was doing and I'm responding, this is what it has caused. So
But
again,
you lost that one subscriber.
I lost one subscriber and I gained 19 subscribers. So God bless you, DF, because I like to sing the song "Freedom, Freedom," because thank you. Ooh. But anyway, gotta have fun, especially with people that are intellectually deficient like that person, and they're full of nonsense. So I'm just saying, you know what? It's called karma. That's what happens when you try to like jab me with a knife. The knife breaks because I'm like, no. Yeah, and I also have to do something else. To the person that called me the end all be all of humanity. You remember that? And I never call myself that, right? I wouldn't.
I never heard you say something.
Never, right?
Yeah.
This is the same guy that when you look at his freaking Twitter, okay, it says the man, the myth, the legend.
In his own mind.
DF.
In his own mind.
Wow. And you know what? I never call myself the end of the myth, the ending and the big whatever. But he does. He's so inflated that he has that on his Twitter page. The man, the myth, the legend.
There was a series a few years ago called VR5, which could allow people to enter people's thoughts. So.
Oh yeah, VR5. Yeah, I remember that.
That's probably where he got the idea.
People are just so full of it sometimes, and sometimes you need a little pin. You need to pop that shit. But anyway, oh God, what fun. Too bad I won. But anyway. So I just had to get that out there because it's just not going to stop because he's starting to see, I can make money from this every day. And if he responds, that's fantastic. Well, I gain stuff too, by the way.
Well, it'll work out for his viewership. They'll get more content.
Yeah.
This once a week.
Yeah. Yeah. Like maybe you should do your files more than once a week. Maybe you should fit that into your little schedule there. And your news that you do. Oh, by the way, it's amazing how, I just want to say something. It's amazing how we do the news and we break the news. And then the next day, he does the same thing.
Exactly.
It's hysterical to me that we'll talk about it. And then and if he says he doesn't, and if he says, look, they talked afterwards, no, you're not watching every cast because we talk about
that. Was it 4 or 20 days before or later? And you said, you agreed.
We also heard a rumor that Michelle Ryan was going to have a thing. We talked about a month or two ago. Mm-hmm. Just like when we heard ahead of time. I can't remember
if it was for Big Finish in general or just the show.
And we also heard about Alan Cummings, like I think last months ago we talked about. It was a rumor. Mm-hmm. And a lot of other things that we cover on here that you got to really pay attention. So even Christopher Eccleston, we were saying that there was issues. Now, it's not been revealed what's the cause. And I do, have to take something back. I said that maybe Russell T. Davies was a part of it. Might not be. We don't know. We were leaning towards it. But one day we'll find out, I'm sure, because right now he's singing like a songbird, Christopher Eccleston. I'm sure it's going to go into more details. It's going to wait a week. And then it's going to be again. Just as the way stuff happens. It's like you wait a long time, then you reveal everything.
But shout out to Christopher Eccleston because as a result of this happening, he did a fantastic performance in The Leftovers on HBO.
Right.
Playing the priest. And it was just outstanding. It really showed the grit and the might and their loss, basically, for messing him up like that because he's a strong actor. Yes. And it was just really good.
And I look forward to Monday what he has to say about Moffat and the 50th because I'm sure that story is coming too. But they're going to wait for the slowest news day on Monday, and then we'll see it. Unless it happens tomorrow, we don't know. But I would love to be a fly on that wall to see what the hell he says. Right. It's happening, people. I'm sorry.
I stand behind Christopher Eccleston.
Me too.
Not to do the 50th, because that's bonkers. We all know who should have pushed that button.
Yes.
You wouldn't even give him a chance. Now alone, result to him to audiobooks and not audiobooks, but audio shows.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, Russell T. Davies called him out too on changing continuity and stuff that he established, because he wasn't happy either with Moffat doing stuff about David Tennant, where he felt, with the wedding and like that whole thing and him getting married, he didn't like what went on either.
Yeah, but I mean, you have to respect the person, the predecessor.
Yeah.
So you're the incumbent. So you should basically respect the predecessor, and certain things that's been established by that predecessor, you should, if you're going to do something with it, contact them.
Yes.
But that's why I'm hearing, this is what is really irking me about Doctor Who. They claim to be this big bad TV show, but none of them understand the simple logic of communicating with each other.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
I mean, it's so many miscommunications. The way they treat their actors is very poorly.
Yes.
I mean, it's just a lot of housekeeping that they needed to do, and they're not doing it. So it's just, if you don't take care of the little things, how the hell are you going to expect the bigger things to come into fruition? And from all these stories, and even back when that was happening with Elkerson, that should have been a bylaw or something about them. If one of them, the showrunner, leaves a story arc, the other one must contact that showrunner to see can they mess with it. Because once again, you're not messing with one of these TV shows that only been 3 to 5 years or 13, like Supernatural. We're not talking about that. But you're messing with a show that is now considered a traditional, a British staple, as it were. I mean, you're not. That's the thing that I don't see them looking at it over there. It's like they're trying to treat it like it's some show off the block that just came on, and that's what they failing at.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
So that's not too much we have to say about Doctor Who, because there's hardly any news. Do you have anything, Ben? No. Other than the Titans, that was great. We got coming out at least. But it's funny how the Titans set has nothing to do with Capaldi. You notice that? Oh. I was saying that before. It's like they're going all old school with stuff, but they're not doing anything with Capaldi, which I don't understand why.
What's going on with that, man? It's just like, why they I mean, he gave it all he had. I mean, you got to respect that man for doing that, because, geez.
We love Capaldi.
Bashed his age, and then it's like, okay, on top of that, we're not going to give you this other little nod as well. Like he's supposed to be the forgotten doctor.
Right.
No, that's BS. And anybody who subscribes to that theory should not, they should go somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because each doctor, even Colin Baker, is still rising up in the ranks. We can't say a person who's been in that role. And that's what I was thinking about today, to be honest with y'all, is that this role is, especially when you're talking about like what would happen after she leaves the role. I mean, this is a type of role, it's almost like a presidency. You still get, it's a title.
You'll have jobs for the rest of your life.
Exactly. It's a title. It's like a prestigious
James
title.
Bond or Star Trek.
But she'll always, when she gets old, she'll be able to do conventions and make money.
Yeah.
Forever.
Yeah.
Well, we were also talking about something that I brought up, too. Me and Scott did a cast. We didn't air it yet. Here's another thing, too. You know how Doctor Who, like the BBC, they don't give us full seasons. And with David Tennant, we got specials. And with Moffat, we got, like, split season. We got 1 episode or 2 episode seasons. Remember that?
Yeah.
Which wasn't even counted as a season, which is whatever.
Yeah.
What are the odds that, because we know that Chibnall wanted to take vacation, but he never got to, right? What are the odds that series 12, which is, if you think about it, it's not really that far away anyway.
No.
What's the odds that that's not going to happen like we think it is? Like it's not going to be a full series?
No. They're probably going to push it back. I predict they probably going to.
Or they're going to cut it in half.
Yeah.
Or they're going to split it. And what I was saying to Scott is, more than likely, they'll try to make it like, oh no, series 11 is extended. We're giving you 3 more episodes or 4 more episodes, when in reality it's not, because originally it would have been 13 episodes plus Christmas special, or Moffat's 12 episodes plus Christmas special. So if they do give us an extra 3, it's not extra. It's just what we should have had in the first place. And by doing that, they may not give us the season. They may say, all right, Doctor Who finished in December. but we're going to give you 3 episodes in April. Don't you like that? But then when you ask what happens to series 12, they're like, oh, it's not happening until 2020, really. So I fully expect that to happen again, unfortunately. I expect that in 2019, us not getting a full series or split, and that's what's going to happen. And I also hope that Jodie Whittaker, because again, what if she gets a movie role after that?
Yeah, that depends. That's another thing that comes.
That 10 months of filming is a pain in the you-know-what.
It is. And I see her is kind of like rising because she's, I mean, even though she's great in Britain, we don't have no clue who she is over here. Not yet. So I would think that she would try to get another role at some point, or she might just do it like all the others, just wait.
Oh, you know, she'll get a role. You know what the role is going to be?
What?
She's going to be Sue Storm in the Fantastic Four MCU movie. That's what she's going to get. Jodie Whittaker is probably going to be Sue Richards, Fantastic Four. I guarantee you they'll grab her.
Yep.
Because the moment she shows off, MCU is going to be like, we want this. And that's going to be the end of Doctor Who for her.
Yeah.
If it's not already. I honestly think she has the look, by the way.
She does have the look of Sue Storm. I think she's true to what Sue Storm is. Then no offense.
And of course, Sue Storm became Sue Richards because they got married, and she had kids. And you know, so I honestly think that's what's going to happen. They're gonna grab her up once they start seeing stuff, and that's it.
I'm going to say by the 3rd episode, that's when they're going to start noticing, thinking, you know, that Real Whovian show was really dead on about being Sue.
We never get credit for anything. No. That's all right. Never. They'll never. But tomorrow, whatever we talk about today, there were all these articles talking about stuff that we talk about. I'm pretty sure. Always happens. Always.
I would love to see her in the Marvel universe. I think
Me too.
I think she's strong enough to be in that universe.
I think Capaldi would be awesome.
I think Capaldi should be in that universe too, and I'm glad that he's kind of like backdooring it, not saying you know, kind of sliding, because he's in the Disney universe with Winnie the Pooh. So it's just like one step from getting to Marvel. I'm like, yes.
He could even have been like Nathaniel Richards, which is Reed Richards' father or something, like older, like but time traveling and whatever. Or he could be in numerous roles in the Marvel universe. He could be. Well, no, you can't do it now because Marissa Tomei is young. But I'm saying if they were doing a Spider-Man and Uncle Ben was old, he could be Uncle Ben.
Oh, yeah. There we go. That's what I was thinking of, too. That was the odd thing.
But J. Jonah Jameson, I say. But anyway.
I say that, too.
Capaldi.
Make a good J. Jonah Jameson.
Yeah. And Matt Smith is Carnage, and that'd be perfect. But that's not going to happen. But anyway. God. He's just going to be a mass murderer called Charles Manson. But anyway.
God, man. Carnage. He would have made a great Carnage, too.
He would have, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I know. It's a shame. All right. So, again, I hope you enjoy us speculating and hypothetically speaking and whatever you want to call it. And that's what we do here. We have many different opinions, many different ideas. Give us a like. Give us a subscribe. If you want to contact any one of us, check out the Real Whovians Cast Interactive on Facebook or even the Everything Show or even Matrix Lords of Winter. All right, guys. We'll be back. Take care. Bye for now.
Ciao.